The biggest thing for me about personalisation, my support plan, is that at last I'm in control. At last I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm not going to be told what I should do.
I'm self-directing my own support, which is giving me my life back.
I feel in control of my life and I can do the things I want to do, when I want to do them, with who I want to do them with.
The transformation of adult social care in Redcar Cleveland is something that we've described as making it personal. The reason that we've said that is quite deliberately because this is about citizenship in Redcar and Cleveland, and this is about everyone being able to contribute to the transformation in ways that make sense for them.
Before I was self-directing my own support, I was going to a day centre. I didn't have a choice in what I was doing. It was there. I did it or I did nothing. And then I was brought home again and my life had been taken away from me.
My friend and I were invited to go on a residential course to find out a bit more about personalisation, self-directed support, and we came back and cascaded that information to people who were on direct payments. There was a direct payments users group, and out of that group of people came the co-production team, which was the professionals and people who were direct payment recipients working together to develop how was it going to be in this area.
In Redcar and Cleveland, investment has been made in what are described as user-led organisations.
People are at the forefront of what we do. They develop their own support plans with help from either the social worker or their family or people from ROC or Carers Together. It's actually their choice throughout who supports them.
One of the key things really is this concept of co-production, working with people, because it's really important that the services that are either provided or the help that we give to people to enable them to access services are the services that they want, and they help to devise, engineer and actually to deliver those services. So it really is a sharing opportunity.
Co-production isn't just a word, it is and still will be a genuine cooperation between carers, the social services, to get us a genuine say in the outcomes of our lives.
We work as a team and make a difference, and we make a choice.
I developed my support plan with a member of staff from Redcar ROC, and we just looked at what sort of things I wanted to do and when I wanted to do them, what support I would need personally within the house, and we just wrote it all out, set it all out.
They came out and talked to me and asked me quite a few questions on how would I like to live my life.
When I did the plan, it looked at the outcomes in my life, things like getting out, socialising more with my friends, and things that would improve my health as well as general socialising.
When I came to think about developing my own support plan, I actually found it very difficult. There were a lot of tools on offer that I could use and worked through. Personally, I used a person-centred planning approach that I'd heard about previously. It involved my family, my friends, my carers, my personal assistants, everybody I knew.
Instead of sitting there with a social worker and having to rush through things, I was able to do this within 4 weeks, which I could think about and say exactly what I wanted to use it for.
And in the groups that we had, it actually helped to have other people to talk to, because often you'd give people clues about what you think about this, and they'd come up with something that totally different that you hadn't thought of.
My support plan was really, really good. The thing that threw me was I was asked what would you like? What would you like to do with your life? And I'd never been asked that before, and I couldn't believe it.
Our quality of life has improved with the self-directed support because we now can spend some time together. Things that we did before my wife was disabled with MS, we've got some of those qualities back where we can spend more useful time together doing things that we used to really enjoy doing before. So it gives me a chance to work full-time and enjoy a life of my own.
For me, as a social worker, that's what I came into social work to do, is to make a difference. But to make a difference that actually makes a difference to the citizen and for them to live their lives as they want to live their lives.
In Redcar and Cleveland, we have seen people contributing actively to shaping their own communities, through supporting each other, through sharing ideas, through being interdependent and at the same time independent.
One of the things I've been involved in is co-chairing the Carers Partnership, which has been a tremendous way of us now as carers being heard and having influence on the way the council and the strategies are put together.
Hello, Dawn. Hello. I work on reception Wednesdays, and part of my job role is helping other people out, support them. We learn from each other and we work as a team.
I've been involved in quite a few things, in working for change and things like that, where we've looked at things that aren't going so well in people's lives and how we could possibly change them for the future.
What were all the rules on the walls?
I'm involved with Learning Disability Parliament. We meet every Tuesdays, every week. And we talk about different subjects.
I would say Barbara.
Yeah. I'm chair of ROC, which I wouldn't have done before, which is an organisation which is led by disabled people, for disabled people.
I recently was rather embarrassed to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award. I further the cause of disability. I feel for every person like me that's prepared to say something, there are 10 people who really don't want to be here. I feel an obligation to use my voice and my brain.
I think the kind of society that we're seeking to have in Redcar and Cleveland has got to be an inclusive society. It's not got to be a society where we've got people who are sitting in the margins and who have an experience outside that.
I believe passionately that user-led organisations and carer-led organisations are central to the cultural shift that is needed to really put people first.
It gives us an aim and something we are fighting towards and a genuine say in the outcomes of our lives.
And that's what the difference a support plan has made in my life has been absolutely tremendous. It's improved my life 100%.
So now we have the opportunity of a lifetime for people to be able to actually get the support and the entitlements that they need and want in order to live a life.